Al, this day in sports, man, I got something for you. January 22nd, 2006. My man Kobe Bryant scored 81 points, and guess who the 81 points was on? The Toronto Raptors, and apparently I think you was on that team. Can you give me some highlights of what that greatness looked like? A Kobe scoring 81 that night, man. You was in the building, right?
Yeah. I actually didn't play. I was injured, but I remember being in the back, and it was one of them days where. But then I'm watching the game. I'm like, damn, and he needed every point. Like, the game was clear. Raptors was winning. Needed every point. And I'm looking at the game. I'm like, and I'm in the back watching the TV. I'm like, yeah, he might get 70, and which was unheard of. Jordan got 63. I think David Robinson had 71 at one point when he was going back and forth for the scoring title in the 90s. I was like, he might get 70. I'm like, damn, he might get 75. Next thing I know, he had 81. It looked like he was just going hard. As the game went on fast, he was going harder. Splitting double teams, going to the rack, free throws, and it was just one of them things where they needed all, and that's why I was impressive. It wasn't stat stuffing. It wasn't trying to get a record. They needed their points to win. So it was one of them things. And one thing I do remember, the locker room. And it's no shade to nobody in that locker room because it was a tough game. But I'm looking in the locker room, I'm like, nobody really looks mad. Like, nobody really looks mad. But I think back, I'm like, probably everybody was still in shock. Like, because I've been on the end with AI just busting my ass. But nobody looked really mad. It's kind of like, yo, dog, like, what just happened? And that was Kobe Bryant in 81. And the last thing, I got on the bus, and Cat called me. I think Cat was in Sacramento. Or Cat might have been playing for the Clippers, and they was in they was somewhere. And he was like, yo, man, real quick, Kobe just had 81 on y'all? I was like, yeah, dog, he had 81. So, yeah, it was a big time game. Shout out to the Bean, man. Rest in peace to the Bean, his greatness, man. But, yeah, he did that against the Raptors, dog.
Well, I was in Toronto as it happened. I was on Lakeshore. I was on Lakeshore in a nice condo over the waterfront, and I was thankful that my cousin was guarding the Gator. Do you think if you was playing in that game, he would have had 82? Or how would that win? How do you think it would have went if you played in the game, Al?
Man, me at that point of my career, probably when my knees start failing me a bit, I probably the old man. I probably would have fouled out. Definitely would have probably fouled out, dog. I shout out to Jalen Rose. Shout out to Mo Pete. Shout out to Mike James, Chris Bosh, all of them, dog. Everybody tried, man. But I probably definitely would have fouled out, dog. It wasn't much nobody was going to do. But yeah, I don't think I would have saw the end of that game.
Shout out to the mama, man. Thanks for spitting bars with me on Kobe Day for 81 points. Love you for that.